Okay, so here we are, Pure Mathematics Year 1, Mixed Exercise, Chapter 1, Challenge Question, Edexcel course. So, the line challenge. The line L meets the circle C with centre O at exactly 1 point there, A. Okay, prove by contradiction that the line L is perpendicular to the radius A. Prove that it is. Okay, so for contradiction, I am going to say that suppose let's assume the opposite is true. So let's assume L is not perpendicular. Okay, so let's assume that that is not perpendicular. So if I take that out and I draw it a little bit off, okay, I am assuming that it goes through here and it is not perpendicular to that. Okay, so it must come through here, something like that. Okay, a wiggly line might help us visualize this. Okay, now then, remember that is a point A where it touches. Okay, I might actually draw that in with a bit more finesse. Okay, now then, with that in mind, so there we are. Okay, now it does touch on that point. So what are we going to do? We can't quite draw it, but we'll see what happens with a bit of thick pen work. There we go. All right, so it touches there, but it only touches at 1 point. Now then, if we draw, let's draw the line BO, which is perpendicular to L. Okay, so I want to actually draw the right angle line that is there, and that gives me B. Okay, now I suppose what I could do is I could look at this and I could tilt this so that it's out of my way. There it goes. Okay, that it is perpendicular. Okay, so as I draw this line, it is perpendicular to L, because that's what I have decided to do with it. Okay, so with that drawn in, okay, you can see that as I come here and just move that around, there we go. That we end up, and we're saying that that one is perpendicular. Now I'm drawing it large so that you can see it. I'm making the angles quite large. So that is a right angle, so triangle OAB. OAB is a right angle triangle. Okay, and I am saying that angle, because I have drawn it, angle OBA angle is equal to 90 degrees, so OA is the hypotenuse. Okay. Right then, so if OA is the hypotenuse, then so if OA is the hypoth, okay, then OA is greater than OB. Okay, but you can see that because L is not a right angle, okay, that OB has to go out of the circle and is not bigger. So because B is outside the circle, then OA is less than OB, which contradicts so because we've got that contradiction, so we can say so L is perpendicular to OA. Okay, because it does make it the smaller one. Okay, so it needs to be, and OB needs to be the right angle. Okay, a very strange proof, a very not particularly amazing proof to do. Okay, common sense is contradiction a lot of times, but always start with the assumption it is not whatever you want, and then find something that is wrong and go from there. Okay, right, that will do. Next chapter.